This is a video about learning how to scale using diagrams. So if we had a map, for example, and we were measuring how wide a building is on the map, and we're trying to figure out what the actual size of the building is, we would do that by scaling. So if we have a problem like this one that says Sienna drew a scale drawing of an office building. The scale of the drawing was 3 centimeters to 4 meters. If the office building is 25 centimeters in the drawing, how wide is the actual building? So she drew a building that's just 25 centimeters, okay? So we need to find out how wide the actual building is. So the first step is to write a ratio that represents the scale of the map in centimeters to meters. And we know what that is. It's right here. It says the scale is 3 centimeters to 4 meters. So we write it like this as a ratio, 3 to 4, or 3 over 4. We do the same thing for the actual building. So we write the same ratio of building width, centimeters to meters. So it's 25 centimeters, and the actual width is the number we're trying to actually find. We are trying to find the real unknown width. So now we could set up a proportion to solve the unknown. So it would look like this. 3/4 equals 25 over W. Now it just becomes like any equation, and we could just solve for W. So what we'll do here is we multiply both sides by W because we want to get rid of it here in the denominator. We want to get it on its own on this side of the equal sign. So these will cancel out, and we're left with 3/4 W equals 25. Now we multiply both sides by 4/3. Okay, so when I show this to you, it'll make sense why you do that. So we'll multiply 4/3 on both sides, right? Because you always want to make sure you do what you do one side, you do to the other, right? Because you don't want to change what the values of the equation are, okay? So now you can see these two cancel out, and then we would be left with just W on this side. These cancel, we're left with W on this side. So you just multiply this out, and you get W equals 33.33 meters. So the actual width of the building is 33.33 meters rounded to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so we rounded to the nearest hundredth. So this number would go on forever if we didn't do the rounding. And that's it. That's all there is to that problem. It's not very difficult. If you didn't get that right away, you could just rewatch the video. As well, you could take a look at the description. There's a link there to my ebook. You could download it. In the ebook, you'll find a link to this very video, and you could follow along in the ebook as you watch the video. As well, in the description, you'll find links to other videos of mine that I've done that are similar to this. If you need extra help, you could check those out. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening.